Oh, sir.
Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-bo. Back again with some life. I got life today. I got some energy. I'm feeling way better than yesterday. Oh man, let's do it. Let's do it. Day 45. MiSuNDERStoOd. I'm Terrence Taylor. This is Terrence Talks Too Much International Speaking and Coaching. This is the Septemberth day of the 24th this month on the 2023rd year. Yeah, I said it backwards and I don't care. And I'm rhyming today. That's how I feel. Action snapper. Oh, man. You know what I don't love starting the day doing? Murdering animals. Started another day today with some murder, death, kill. 187. I killed another mouse. I killed another fucking mouse. And I didn't kill another mouse. Yes, you heard it absolutely correctly. I woke up this morning. Last night I could hear some scurrying around upstairs, but there's mouse traps everywhere. Scurry, no big deal. Come down this morning, hear some feet tipping and tapping. Look over at the pantry. Mouse runs out from underneath the door. Fuck, here we go again. But I was a little bit better prepared this time because I had already done this same killing a few days ago. So I was ready to murder some more. Opened the pantry after putting the toy box in front of the pantry in order to trap them. Got the broom. Got that motherfucker. Gah. Quite gruesome. I had a broom and I swung it like an axe, chopped his head off. So I had mouse, blood, brain, splatter on my floor, 5:45 this morning. Way to start the day. But it does get better. I'm putting everything back inside. I grab the vacuum, go to put the vacuum back in. Another mouse jumps off the vacuum, runs around. I scream because I was not prepared for a second mouse by any fucking means. Tried to kill him, broke the broom, missed him. He ran between my legs, underneath the bookshelf behind me, disappeared. No idea where it's at. No idea what the fuck's going on. There is a family of these bastards in and amongst my home. I'm seeing mouse poop in places I don't want to see it. But lucky for me, the exterminator's coming this afternoon. God. Who wants to kill? And I just don't want to deal with this. It's gross. It's not the best way to start the day. I'm just going to say that after such a peaceful and beautiful last night and today or yesterday. Oh, man. Anyway, can you tell I'm flustered by the murder? I am. That's how I feel. I'm going to do my best to get through today. Hi. Hello again. I'm here. I'm Terrence Taylor. It's the 45th day. 45th day? This is the 45th day. Oh, shit. That's kind of crazy. The 45th day. We're here. And I got some things. I got one thing with a little bit of deep diving into it. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do us the favor of taking some of this episode, and I'm not going to give you all of the bits from my adventure. I'm going to give you a bit of a general, here's what happened. And then I'm going to get into the very, very specifics of yesterday. with the A's and Q's. I'm going to do an episode of A's and Q's right after this. I think the question is going to be, what was your last experience like doing psilocybin, magic mushrooms? So do another test. I'll tell you so much more about what that was like in about an hour or so. But until then, I'm going to tell you about young Jungle Boy. I was Jungle Boy. I was having the greatest time. Oh man, what a beautiful, beautiful, much needed retreat, break, reset, call it what you want. That shit was beautiful. It was epic. I'm going to tell you so much about it right after. Housekeeping for today. I got a few bits here. Oh man. So this timer here is running 107 gigabytes, 35 minutes of recording time left. It said 37 minutes at the start and I'm 6 minutes in. So it's not as accurate. So I do have a bit more time than it is telling me that I do have. I'm not mad at that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hard drives sitting on this shelf. Most of them are in boxes. Most of them have been used. I'm using an old hard drive that I did all of my Terrence Media professional work on. It had a bit of space. I'm currently recording onto that. The other hard drive that I was telling you about that was flashing, I started carrying over and dragging over some of those files onto the main hard drive that I use for all of this content. And instead of maybe making a mistake and possibly missing something so I found another hard drive that was empty, 8 terabytes. I took that upstairs with the other one that has 3 terabytes worth of space on it, and I'm converting that over. So I don't want to worry about losing anything. I don't want to have to deal with the possibility of shit going left. No, I'm going to just back this whole hard drive up to another hard drive that I do not need and am not using. I'll reset this one, and then I'll start rolling back with the hard drive that I started with. Again, I don't know why it was flashing. It says whatever it was saying, but reviewing the footage looked great. I don't want to take any risk. So that's upstairs. It says it's going to take 8 hours to transfer. Should have done it last night. Wasn't really thinking about it. Didn't realize it until I realized I didn't have enough time. I will find another hard drive to swap out for this one to get the next recording done. But I will also make sure that I test it first so that we don't run into the issue we had last time of using a new hard drive, recording 40 something minutes, and then all of it being gone. That's my plan. What else? Oh, yes. So I reached out to Thomas from the credit union about some additional financing. I told you about the little bit that I had left that I'm going to top up and use. I was asked to put together a bit of a financial summary as to what I've done so far, where the money's been spent, and what I need the rest of the money to do. So I got to put that piece of paperwork together. And I was also asked for the legal incorporation documents that the lawyer would have completed when I incorporated my business. I totally skipped that part. I absolutely 100% skipped that part. When I originally registered the TNT Food Experience, I had registered that as a corporation. I was doing some work with Startup Zone and some sort of business incubator, and they put us with some mentors, and one of them was a lawyer, and they helped me get all the incorporation set up. Great. I had forgotten that part of the plan needed to be completed, because when I did that, I did not look up the name registry for Nova Scotia the way I did this go around. This go around, I did all the name registry and then didn't do the actual legal incorporation. So one instance you do one thing, skip a step. This instance you do a thing, you skip a step. I should have known to do the thing and not skip a step. So now I got to go back and find a lawyer to incorporate my business. Lucky for me, there's a legal office in the city that has a program for Black entrepreneurs, and I think it's up to 10 hours of legal support. So I reached out to them yesterday to see if what I need to do falls into that program. Because if I don't have to spend $700 to get it incorporated, I'll do that instead. It might just be a consulting service type. I don't know. But I reached out to see, hey, I'm trying to get incorporated. Does this fall within the guidelines of what your program offers? If it does, please help me out. If not, send me in the direction of somebody who could help me out. So if there are services and programs and things that are offered that are out there that you could save some money, absolutely check them out. Do a little bit of research. Having the right legal shit around in general as a business owner is past important. And somehow I just forgot the step. There's mad steps, easy to forget steps. I definitely forgot this step. And so now I got to double back, do that bit of work, and I'm not mad. And but this is the beauty of doing all this stuff before things officially happen, because it's shit like this that feels really, really obvious that in and amongst all that's happening, sometimes you just miss the step. So I missed it. I'm going back. I'm going to get it fixed. And away we go. Oh, man. I don't even have my phone down here. I was going to play for you what I found the other day. JBP. I love it. Sampling. As a speaker, broadcaster, podcaster, how do you sample things the way musicians sample music? I've always been curious of that. Whether it be the song, the beat, whether it's Dr. Dre interlude, how do you use things outside of your voice, your music, your creativity to enhance the thing that you've made? And I found an incredible introduction. Joe Budden Patreon, they're interviewing Tyrese, and it was one hell of an introduction. And I'm going to play it for you. No, I'm not going to play it for you now. If I had it, I'd play for you. But it was great. Joe references the guest being MiSuNDERStoOd and him knowing a little bit about that. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. It's beautiful. I'm probably going to use it for the introduction of this in some capacity. And I could see a bit of triumphant introductory music beneath this intro. I love it. I'm really excited for it. I found it, like I said, last week, saved it, and I'll use it. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for that. I don't know how to go about that. It is homage, and I'm thankful. Joe, I'm thankful for your introduction because I'll be using it to introduce myself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man. I got this hot ass sweater on and this hot ass jacket, and I got this hot ass topic right now. No, it's not a topic. We still in housekeeping. Fucking fuck. I have had enough of dealing with trying to get these samples completed and created. I'm over it. This is going to sound rude. I'm over dealing with from in the sense that whatever the process is to get the things done, I'm kind of over learning that. And I'm kind of done with dealing with whatever back and forth. I remember we had a topic about me being me and having to exist in other people's world and space and how to navigate that. And I've come to realize in a lot of cases, I just don't want to do that. And a lot of people in most instances, although they're great, they have their expertise, they do shit that they do, they have their customers, they've been in business. Yeah, cool. People still do dumb shit and it drives you up the wall. That's just a fact. So the order for the merch that I've been talking about for a fucking week now that still hasn't been even ordered yet, I sent last week, Thursday, here's what I want, do this up. It was actually over a week ago. Then the back and forth is, okay, well, how you wrote that is really confusing. I need to take that and put it in a spreadsheet. All right, fine. So we take my email of my order, we put it in a spreadsheet. I find the old spreadsheet. I make a second tab on the bottom, and I use the exact same template that I was given to put in the order for the second order. I do that. for some reason, made another organizational spreadsheet on that spreadsheet to help make his job easier again. All right, fine. But now the second spreadsheet is adding up the total items and the different types of product and the size and the number and all this other shit that I don't care about. It's not even for me. It's for him. But he's contacting me saying, "Hey, I've done this up and it says there's 17, but it looks like there's 18. Can you double check it and tell me what's up with that?" No, fuck. No, it's your spreadsheet. You fucking made it. You do your job. But all right, fine. I go look at the thing. I can't figure out. Listen, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. I followed the spreadsheet that you gave me. I literally copied it, made a new tab, and I'm doing exactly the same thing that you asked me to do the first time. Now, please do not make another spreadsheet that is for you. You make more work for yourself, and then you ask me to check it. So now you're making more work for me. All because you told me how I was going about it didn't make sense, but now I'm on board with you. And now what you're doing makes no sense to me. The order has been sitting there for over a week. It did not get ordered and paid for until yesterday night. This doesn't make any sense. So I'm on my retreat. I'm getting an email. I'm getting a phone call. "Hey, can you check the thing again? I can't." There was 3 instances of me being asked to check a spreadsheet that I didn't make to confirm numbers that I had already confirmed. And then I keep getting a message saying, "Please confirm, please confirm." I look at it. All right, bro, it says what I told you before. You made another thing. I don't understand what this thing is, but these 17 items that I asked for, that's what I want. Well, I did the numbers up and the number's coming up as 18 and I don't know where the 18 comes from. So you've approved 17 items, but there's 18 total. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is I ordered 17 things. Can you just send me the invoice for the 17 things? You taking off? Toodaloo, bye-bye. Have a good day. Why are you confusing? Why are you making extra work for me and then asking me to check your work? This is not fucking grade 6. So when I called yesterday after getting an email continuing to say that numbers don't add up, I had to call Peter and say, "Listen, bro, I'm just going to be honest with you. Whatever it is that you are doing here is confusing the hell out of me. You told me to follow this plan. I followed the plan. You've now made more work for you and me. I don't understand. And why can't you just order my shit and send it? I sent you this list in text form and I sent it to you in spreadsheet form. Can you please just send me my stuff?" The issue was there was an extra hoodie and an extra print on the order. "Hey, can you take that extra hoodie off? Because I already paid for that. And this extra print, I already paid for that too. Can you take those off?" That somehow turned into a whole other item, a 17 and an 18, and 3 days of back and forth. Please confirm. Please. Listen, bruh, I'm done. I'm annoyed by this. This is not even I don't even know why I'm doing this. Why I even have this headache. It doesn't make any sense. So stuff's been paid for. It's been ordered. This is the second batch. And what I've come to realize is after this, I'll get my other labels. I'll have them and I'll be able to create my final pieces. And I'll have a final piece that I can go, "Hey, somebody make this." It don't have to be. It don't even matter who it is. I know the products that I want. I know where I want them from. I know the way I want the embroidery to be. I got my labels. I know where my labels need to go. If this is the back and forth that it is to create simple orders, I'm kind of over it. I get that my order is difficult and complicated because every piece is a one-on-one, sure, but it's not my job to organize how to order that and send it and confirm that. That's your job. You get, here's what I want. I've confirmed it, send it. So it might be small, but it's time and effort that doesn't even make sense that I have to be putting out. And it's just annoying. Again, this should be the last of this. Once I get these pieces in, I'll know what I want and I can say, all right, I want to make these 4 items. And when somebody orders them, we just replicate these. Cool, fine. But at this current time, I'm not really a fan of how I've had to go about this last little bit. It's just been annoying. It doesn't make sense. And It's a process that's just become more, it doesn't make sense. And I'm over it. That's that on that. I don't know how much resolution there is in that. And if that made any sense, but I really don't like when I'm being told I'm making more work for somebody else, and then I do the thing that they asked me to do to make it less work for them, and all to be turned around for it to be more work for me. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But what I do get, and what I did get to be, was the Jungle Boy. Good old Jungle Boy. Oh man, what a beautifully necessary break, reset, bit of off time. Man, I'm glad I booked it. I'm glad I did. I took away the hesitancy. Sometimes I know I need to go and do something, but we come up with an excuse as to why not, or why something else is more important. Nah, I took all that out. I need to go on this adventure. I need some time to me. I need to turn this bullshit off. And I did that. And it was great. What day would that have been? Yesterday was Wednesday. So Tuesday, got in the car, packed it up. Also, my my guests did not know where we were going. This was fully surprise mode. All I said was, be ready to be cozy. That was it. Packed the bags, went to the store, got some food, got everything. Boom. Hop in the car, pick them up, off we go. Drive 90 minutes, past Bridgewater, around Lunenburg area. La Have is what it's called, where it's at. Highway for the first hour and 10 minutes, and then that rural countryside drive with the plains over here, the trees, evergreens over there, peace, beauty, awesomeness. It was wonderful. It was such a, driving through Nova Scotia is a look. It's nice. It's peaceful. It's calm. It's boring, but it's calm. It's nice. It's natural. Pull up to the spot. And I've been here 3 or 4 times. It's a place of mine that I intentionally need to go to for the reasons when I need to go to them. And this was that. It was so perfect. Walk up, boardwalk, 30 seconds up, little bathroom, go a little more cabin, boardwalk all the way around the cabin, flowing river. There's a little creek on the side that just creaks the whole time. It sounds like rain all day. There's not a quiet moment, but the quiet is the sound of nature and water. So it's as quiet as possible. It's as loud and as quiet as possible. It's so perfect. Get there, get cozy. There's a natural hot tub that I'd never used before. Spring water, whatever type water it is. It was brown, but it was it was natural and it was great. The hot tub actually requires wood. So you put wood in it, you light it, it heats it up. It's great. Wood stove inside, amazing. 2 little seats out front, playing Othello, playing Speed, playing Connect 4, just taking it in. Mosquitoes are crazy, obviously, but you just dip yourself in bug spray, keep it moving. It was peaceful, though. You can't hear anybody. There's nobody around. No one. There's houses, but they're not close enough where you can even hear people. The sound of the stream overpowers any of that shit anyway. Now this hard drive is flashing too. Maybe it's because it's under half an hour. Maybe that's why. There's something about being in nature that trumps any and everything. There's something about being in a space like that where I didn't open my computer, I didn't use any technology at all. None. Why? Sat, I listened to the birds, the crickets, listened to the water, listened to myself, listened to the sound of life. I ate a pear. I threw it behind my back into the stream, got caught on a tree, literally, and it hung there for a day and a half. I don't know how. Threw it behind the back with the left over the creek, catches it on a tree. Couldn't have done that 12 million more times and it ever happened the same. Some bird ate the pear. Great. Cooked on a propane gas stove. Made some salmon and asparagus. Fancy dinner. It was great. Being able to turn off, shut all that shit down. Oh man, I don't remember last time I did it like that, where I wasn't distracted. I've turned it off and turned it down, but there was other distractions. There was something for me to, I'll take the Saturday off and sit on the couch and watch TV. Technology's there. Oh, computer's there. Oh, I'll just check this thing. Even if I'm not on, I'm still kind of half on. Nah, man. I was just where I need to be. I was present. I was there. I was in the zone. It was great. And that was just the first night. Because all the fun started yesterday. You get there at 3:00. By the time you get settled and get your stuff together, and ain't nobody doing shrooms at 6 p.m. That ain't happening. So took the night to relax, take the vibe in, chill, get a good sleep. The bed is so uncomfortable because it's like a bed a kid would use. It's bouncy and springy, and it folds in the middle when you lay down. That's the only thing I dislike about this place is the bed is atrocious. But considering everything else that exists there, I see why they skimped on the bed. Fine. Then I woke up the next day. I set an alarm on my retreat for 6 or 5:30. 5:30. Woke up, had some time to myself, walked around, squeezed a lemon, right in a cup, went down, got my monster penis envies, threw them in the cup of the lemon juice, let them sit, let them soak. 10 minutes later, an hour after that, off in space. It was great. It was absolutely great. Man, how do I explain this? For people who've never done mushrooms before, there's a focus, there's a calm, there's a relaxation, there's an intensity, there's a level of care, self-awareness, critique of the self. There's a relaxation, there's a calm, there's a soothing of the soul that exists and happens when we adventure into mushroom land. And every single time this happens, I always walk away from these experiences with just the greatest sentiment, greatest feeling. And this was absolutely no different. Have I done mushrooms at this place before? I haven't. When I do them, I usually do go out in the woods and I'm out there butt ass running around like life ain't bothering nobody. And that's that. It was great. It was great. I got from that experience what I needed. And I feel good about that experience, and I feel like I did what I was supposed to do. And the lesson and the calm and the care and the love for myself that I needed to get from my adventure, I got. And I'm going to tell you about it very soon. Yeah, shut it down. Too much season. All you need to know is that I got the break that I needed. And if you can find a place that brings you peace, that's calm. Again, it's 90 minutes away. So even it's a drive, but it ain't that far. It's close to home. It feels like home, but it feels like somewhere else. And it's beautiful. And I had a great time. And I'm going to tell you more about, I didn't really tell you about the Jungle Boy action, because the Jungle Boyness is really happened yesterday. But through this experience, I came up with what I believe to be something essential, profound, incredible, necessary. It aligns. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's another step. I want to do a Black love retreat. It don't have to start big. It's going to actually start with myself. And I emailed the host yesterday after the stay and asked, "Hey, I'm thinking about doing this thing. Is it you I talked to or someone else?" Yeah, no, it's me. It's great. We could talk about, you want to do it in this time space? We'll give you, all right, great. I didn't even give the details yet. But there's an experience when you do mushrooms with someone who's done them before and they have their own experience. That's great. When you do them by yourself with someone around and they get to see and experience you in your space, great for them, challenge for you. How do I be myself in this space? I'm where I'm at. They're not, but we're both here. And how do we go about this? And I thought there was a really great exercise in patience and love and understanding and respect that happened throughout the course of yesterday that built on the foundation of Black love that I'm working towards. And mushrooms will do that to you, bro. You be in a space and things will happen. You wasn't even planning on learning this lesson, but this medicine about to teach you what you need to learn. And boy, did it ever. I got my lesson. There's something cool that's going to happen with Black people healing, and then Black people coming together to heal together to create more beautiful love experiences. Yes, I know I already said I'm not trying to be Martin Luther King out here, but something about changing your scenario, changing your space, rethinking things that have a way of bringing some things that are important and obvious and necessary to the forefront. That happened. That happened yesterday. And I'm going to tell you all about it. Yeah, check out this A's and Q's. That's it. That's it. If you into it, if you want to know what that was like, we're about to get to this A's and Q's. I'm about to dig all the way in. This was a little bit of a teaser. I hope it teased enough. A's and Q's. Here we go. I'm Terrence Taylor. That's MiSuNDERStoOd. That's me as a jungle boy. That's me as a shroomed out jungle boy dealing with emails and phone calls and no service and being annoyed and making things, but not stopping. That's all for today. Well, that's all for now. I got this, and I got another A's and Q's I'm going to do today, too. I can feel it. Somebody asked me, why do you shoot in black and white? Good fucking question. We got 2 A's and Q's and MiSuNDERStoOd 2 today. We do those 3 in a day. That'll make up for yesterday and keep us back on track. I'm ready. I'm done for now. I'll see you later.
My daddy makes art. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.